Welcome back to my channel. I'm super casual today, don't have much makeup on, running errands, and I've been obviously getting my house ready for our move. So yeah, please excuse my mess. I got just like a t-shirt and a hoodie on today. But I did want to share an anti-haul with you guys today. So it's been a little bit since my last anti-haul. I feel like it's been about a month since my last anti-haul, but recently I was going on Sephora's website and I was kind of just like looking through new stuff, and there was so much new stuff that I was like, what? I was like, definitely gonna save my money, not purchase that I decided it would be a great time to share another anti-haul with you guys. So I have quite a few items from the Sephora website to include in today's anti-haul. I actually put them all in my cart so I wouldn't forget to talk about them. And the total, if I were to buy every single one of these items, would be $800, you guys. Like, I just saved myself $800. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. The products that are new at Sephora that I have no interest in, and I'm just gonna quickly tell you guys why. So I'm sure you guys all know what an anti-haul is at this point. I feel like it's been going around a while now and everybody really knows what it is. Basically, I'm just sharing my list of items that I have recently seen on the Sephora website that I'm just not interested in purchasing, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about why I don't want to purchase these items. So I will be inserting photos somewhere around here for you guys. Let's start with this. So Beautyblender is coming out with a new shade of a beauty blender. It is called the Beautyblender Chill, and it's basically just a turquoise beauty blender. So it is $20, which is the regular price for a beauty blender. I just don't feel the need to buy a beauty blender anymore. I used to love them, but there are other sponges on the market now that are equal in quality, and some that I even like better for half the price. So there is no reason to spend $20 on a makeup sponge just because it has a different shade. My favorite sponge, I'm just looking for it. My favorite sponge right now is this L'Oreal sponge. Mine's dirty because I just used it, but I love this sponge, and it's like $9. So it's less than half the price, and it gives me the exact same results. I actually prefer it over the Beauty Blender. I feel like that it actually performs better than the Beauty Blender. So I just don't think there's a reason to spend $20 on a beauty sponge anymore. Next up, I wanted to talk about this here from Natasha Denona. This is the Diamond and Blush Palette. It's $89, you guys. So right off the bat, for $90 and you get 6 like cheek products in here, already I'm like, no, I'm not gonna spend that much money on 6 cheek products. But on top of that, I just don't get this product. So it's some of them are cream, some of them are powder. I don't like palettes that have both cream and powder in one palette, and I don't use cream products for my cheeks anyways, like at all. So the fact that you have both in one palette, and it's just like so many things about this palette that seem like, no, this is not gonna be for me. The yellow highlight thing, that's just got me all thrown off. That must be a cream product. I think the top 3 are cream and the bottom are the powders. I can't really tell from the photo, but I believe that's what is happening. There is actually 2 different shade options. I'm looking at the one that has the yellow one in there, but I don't know. I feel like this is just a complete waste of money because I know I would not use it, probably hardly ever, and $90 is just a crazy amount for that product. I'm gonna take my sweater off because I'm getting hot. My ring light's on today and it's really warm. Plus I'm drinking my flat white. I just filmed a vlog for you guys. It was same coffee. Okay, now let's see what else. The next thing in my anti-haul, or my anti-cart, even though it's in my actual cart, I'm gonna delete it after I'm done with this, is from Tatcha. This is brand new. It's called the Silk Canvas Face Primer. It's $52, you guys. So I have tried a few Tatcha products now, and I have to tell you guys, I was really expecting the quality to be like amazing because their price is so high, and I've heard good things about it, but I feel like their quality is like, not that great. I'd rather use my Kate Somerville products, my Peter Thomas Roth products. Those products I'll pay more for because they are more expensive, but they give me results. And the Tatcha products I felt like were not really very results driven, but the cost was so high. I'm like, why am I using these? There's just a waste of money. So for that reason, I'm not a big Tatcha fan. I haven't found a product from the Tatcha line that I'm like, yes, this is worth the money. And then the other thing about this product is that it is a face primer that comes in a pot. I don't like face primers that come in a pot. I like things with a pump or a squeezy tube for a face primer. I don't want to stick my fingers into a pot to apply it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's not as sanitary, it's not as easy to use, And for that reason, I'm just like, no, definitely not interested in this product. All right, the next item is from Becca. This is their Ocean Jewels eyeshadow palette. Now, at first I was like, oh, it's only $35. $35 is a good price for 7 eyeshadows, and from Becca, which is a more high-end brand, but I'm looking at these colors and they're just very basic colors that we all probably already have. And then I was looking at the packaging and thinking, you know, that round palette is not gonna fit very well in my palette storage. So I'm like, you know, do I really need this palette? I don't think I need it. So I'm gonna pass on that one. On this one, I don't think it's a quality issue, and I don't think it's that I wouldn't use the shadows, but it's like, I feel like I probably have every single one of those shadows in my collection already. And I was looking at the packaging, and that's something you have to think about. Can I store this? Not very easily, so yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one. Okay, I had to take something out that I actually did want. So that brought it down to $760 in my cart. But anyway, the next thing is, actually there's 2 palettes. We'll talk about them one at a time. But from Urban Decay, these are the Urban Decay and Kristen Leanne collabs. The first one I wanted to mention is the Daydream eyeshadow palette. Now this palette is $26 and you are getting 5 shades in there, which I think is a pretty decent price. But again, these are colors that we have over and over again in our collection. They're all very warm tone. If you have the Modern Renaissance palette, you probably have them. Or, you know, I have the Natasha Denona Sunset palette, which has all of these shades in it. If you have the ColourPop Yes Please, you probably have all of these. So I feel like all of us have these shades in our collection at this point, and I feel like it's very, very redundant. So for that reason, I am not interested in this one. All right, and then the other eyeshadow palette from this collaboration is called the Kaleidoscope Dream. Kaleidoscope, I can't say that, Dream eyeshadow palette. Now this is the more colorful one. I have seen a lot of people creating looks with this, and even though it looks gorgeous, the layout bothers me in this. Is it just me? I don't know what it is, but I look at this and I'm just like, I can't look at you. I can't look at you. It's got some square pans and some round pans and some rectangular pans. It bothers me. I don't know what it is, but when I look at this, it gives me anxiety. I can't look at it. So I just wouldn't want it for that reason. I feel like I'd open it and just be like, I don't want to use this. But also, the blue and the turquoise that are in this palette, I think those are the same eyeshadows that they had in that, what was that collab? With the artist. I can't think of his name now. They had done a collab with an artist from the 90s. I cannot think of the name of it right now, but it had a blue and a turquoise in there just like that. And I actually owned that palette, and I ended up decluttering it. But the quality was really good on them, but it looks like the exact same shades, you guys. I think they are the same shades, but anyway, I'm not gonna get this palette. I don't feel like I would use it that much, and like I said, the layout, I was like, no, I can't, no. All right, the next thing on my anti-wish list here, my anti-haul, is from Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Mothership eyeshadow palette. $125, you guys, for 10 eyeshadows. $125. I have never tried anything from Pat McGrath. I've heard good things, but I can't imagine that these eyeshadows are good enough to be worth that price. For that price, I mean, actually for only $80, I could get a really good Viseart palette and get way more shadow than that for a lesser price. And I know I'd be probably a lot happier with that palette than with this palette. I just don't think it's worth that price tag. There doesn't seem to be any shades in here that I'm like, ooh, I really need that color. They're very kind of basic. There is a pop of blue in there. You have like a peach color, it looks like, a taupe and an emerald green. It looks like colors I probably already have, and I definitely don't think it's gonna be worth $125. Okay, next up, as long as we're talking about a hefty price tag that I just don't feel like is gonna be worth it, this here from Caudalie, this is the Primer Crew Serum. It's $150, you guys, for a facial serum. Now, you guys know me, I spend money on skincare. I definitely believe in investing in good skincare. But $150 for a serum, that is a lot of money. And from what I've tried from Caudalie, I kind of feel the way about Caudalie that I did about Tatcha. I feel like I haven't found a product from them that I'm like, wow, I have to have this. Actually, I'll take that back. I do really love their Beauty Elixir spray. that I think is worth the price. But most of their skincare products I've tried, I'm just kind of like, it's alright. It's not that great, and definitely, I don't know, I think $150 for a serum is too much. And then along with that, they also came out with the Premier Crew Rich Cream, and this is $140. So I probably wouldn't buy a rich cream anyways because of my skin type, because I have acne prone combo skin. A rich cream is usually too heavy for my skin, but even still, $140 for a facial moisturizer is a little out of my budget. I just feel like it's too much, and I would not purchase that. All right, next up we have another item from Becca. This is their Ocean Jewels Highlighting Palette. So this is $46. It looks to me, now I haven't seen it in person, but it looks to me like a little mini eyeshadow palette. I don't like highlighters with the little smaller pans. I feel like it's hard to get your face highlighting brush in there. Also, I have so much highlighter and a lot of those duochromatic highlighters, which it looks like is what you're getting in here, that I just don't think I would get enough use out of this. I feel like, again, it's something I have already in my collection over and over again. And at this point, when your collection is as big as mine is, you have to be really selective in what you're adding in there. And this just doesn't have a place in my collection. All right, next up, we have something from Sephora Collection. This is their new holographic face and cheek palette. So just like with the Becca palette, again, I already have a lot of holographic and duochromatic highlighters, so I don't feel like I have a need for this product. But the colors in here too are like weird colors, right? Like the blue looks really, really blue. With a lot of the duochromatic and holographic highlighters, your blue is more like a white with a blue shift, like from the Kat Von D Alchemist palette or something. This one looks like it's actually blue. Now, I'm only looking at a picture, so maybe it's just bluer in the picture than it is in person, I'm not sure. And then you have that weird like terracotta orange color. I don't know, just in general, I thought this palette looks very strange to me. And yeah, it's $28, so it is a good deal because you're getting 6 face powders in there, and $26 or $28 is a good price for that much product, but I just don't think I would use any of it. All right, and then the last thing, this just made me laugh when I saw it, so I thought I have to share it with you guys. This again is from Sephora Collection. This is their jelly makeup sponge. $12, by the way. A jelly makeup sponge. It really looks, you know what it looks like? You guys, if you've ever worn like the chicken cutlets that you put in your bra to, you know, enlarge your breast size, that's what it looks like. I bet that's what it is. It's like a silicone-y kind of thing. But it's not like the flat silicone sponges. It looks like a chicken cutlet, a pink one. So, yeah, I don't know why you would want something like this to apply your makeup. Just like the silicone sponge that I felt like was really gimmicky, I don't think that I would have a use for this. Although, whose video was I watching? Oh, I know. I was watching a video the other day from Flourish XO. If you don't follow her, you need to check out her channel. She is one of the sweetest people, and she is a Canadian YouTuber. I'm gonna link her down below. But I was watching, she did a review on the silicone sponge. I can't remember the brand it was from, but one of her subscribers left a comment saying that she uses her silicone sponge to apply a face mask. And I thought that was genius. That's such a great idea, because I would never apply a foundation with a silicone sponge because you're just smearing it on and you're not actually blending it in. But that's what you want to do with a mask. So I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna try that. But too bad I got rid of all my silicone sponges, so I'll have to get one. But anyway, I did think that was a good idea, but I don't think I'd want a $12 jelly makeup sponge. I'll just buy the $1 silicone sponge from like the Shop Miss A site and try it for my face masks that way, but that was a really good idea. All right, you guys, so that is everything on my anti-haul wish list today. Yeah, I was a little bit more scattered today. Sorry about that. My brain is going like 100 miles per hour these days. I got a lot on my mind, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'd be happy to answer those. And what else? What else do I want to say? Let me think. Oh, if you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to click the subscribe button while you are here so you get notified about future content, if I can spit that sentence out. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.